Yes, we're still obsessed with Ben and Jen, and because first came Miami, then came LA, and J-Lo and Ben were spotted getting cozy out on a date night in West Hollywood, seemingly confirming in the biggest way yet that they are officially back on. Okay, if we didn't believe it before, now there are PDA-packed photos that exist where J-Lo can be seen cuddling close to Ben, at one point even wrapping their arms around each other as they made their way into their romantic dinner. Now, a source tells ET that the two had dinner with two others at Wolfgang Puck's Miroir on the rooftop of the Pendry Hotel Monday night, adding that they looked very happy throughout the evening, and Ben had his arm around JLo for most of the night. They arrived together and left together. So now that these photos exist, Cass, was that enough to be like, okay, yes, this is a real thing. They weren't just trying to pull a fast one on us. There's PDA, which means Bennifer is officially on. What did you think?
Yes, I 1,000% agree, because it's one thing to have photos of them, traveling, just being in the same vicinity together, but it's another thing when you have your hands on each other and your neck nestled in on his chest. It's pictures are what is that? Our pictures are worth 1,000 words, or what's the saying is? Yes, I mess up common phrases all the time, but. These are like, there's no lie. There's no denying it. So now I'm just waiting on pins and needles for the kissing photo. I cannot wait for that one to surface. But they know what they're doing. They know that there's, paparazzi around and whatnot. But it does lend to the whole conversation that it looks like they are the real deal, Den.
I wonder if they have PTSD, though. Because think about all of the paparazzi and the media attention that this couple had 17 years ago. I mean, it was literally featured in her Jenny from the Block video, which also included Ben in there, where, they could be on a yacht in Miami, the streets of New York, and there were paparazzi following their every move. And it seems like it's happening again, only this time I do feel like, and maybe this is me just like leaning into it a little bit because I'm obsessed with the fact that they're reunited, but they don't care. I don't think they care. I'm not sure that they care, because
I think go on. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, because I just they just seem like they're so present and they're like magnets. Again, I might be making this up because we have are these photos, but that's what I like to play out in my head for these two.
No, there's obviously a fascination with these two for so many different reasons. The nostalgia of it all, the A-Rod of it all, the timeline of it all, because it is so quick after, the end of her engagement with A-Rod. And then it's like, there's no, there's, again, a common phrase that I'm probably going to get wrong, of how they say there's no better shoulder to cry on than the shoulder of your ex. I might have just also made that up completely. I don't know. But it's just, there's so many reasons why we're just fascinated with it. And you know what? The pictures are clear as day, that they're happy. And a source has told ET recently that they're very happy and having a blast spending time together. So I'm sure we are going to get more photos of the two together with more PDA. But Denny, I have a question. We have Ben and Jen, but what about Ben and Gwen? Remember those two? You know what? We're not the only ones obsessed with this reunion, because Ben's ex, Gwyneth Paltrow, follow along, is getting in on the buzz, all thanks to friends at her Goop brand. So this is what happened. A few days ago, the lifestyle company decided to poke fun at Gwen's past relationship with Ben in a new meme on Instagram. First of all, give whoever runs their social media account a raise, because this was prime content on our timelines. Of course, these two dated on and off from 1997 to 2000. So this was a really awesome throwback to see. Now, this meme, it featured a flashback photo of annoyed-looking Gwyneth with the phrase Gemini season below her, as Ben tries to whisper in her ear with the text Mercury in retrograde. Best part about all of this was that Gwyneth commented on the post, and she was like, oh my God, you guys. I don't know if she was like cringing here for it. I think she's all of us like, oh my God, just getting in on the action. Everyone has to be a part of this conversation.
Exactly, including the exes, which is mind-boggling. Because not only is she giving Bennifer's reunion some attention, but remember last week, J-Lo's ex, Diddy, also posted a throwback photo with Jen, captioning it TBT. And that literally broke the internet, and the internet thought Diddy was trying to shoot his shot. I think he was just getting in on the fun, because that's what about these exes getting in on the Bennifer reconnection. I think it just goes to show you that we're all collectively shook by it and have some sort of opinion about it. Some of us are having fun with it, like the Boston Red Sox, like Diddy, and even Goop. But you know, someone who doesn't care about Ben and J-Lo getting back together is Kate Winslet, because the actress was asked about Bennifer's reunion and their rumored new relationship in a brand new interview with the New York Times. She was asked a series of rapid fire questions, she was supposed to either confirm or deny. And one question she was asked was, "You can't stop reading about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez." Well, Kate's response, "What? No, I've never read about Jennifer in my life. What are these questions?" So Miss Winslet got me thinking, Cass, are we all a little too obsessed with this rekindled relationship / Bennifer 2.0?
I don't think we're obsessed with it, or like to like an unhealthy level, but I think it goes along with what I said a few moments ago. It's just the fascination behind it because of the nostalgia, because of all the other factors. I think if this is the real deal come a year from now, I think we won't be making such a big deal about it. But it is fun to just talk about and obsess over.
Yes.
But I don't know. What do you think?
I feel bad because I do feel like no matter who J-Lo dates, people care about it. Every single one of her relationships. And she's asked about it constantly, including by us. But there is something about the fact that she's never gone back to any of them. She went back to Ben Affleck, another huge movie star. So there is the nostalgia factor, like you mentioned earlier. And there's also this like romantic fairy tale that we're getting swept away with, you know? But I do fear that there is going to be a turning point. And I feel like the reason why, I think a big contributing factor to their split last time was all of this attention. So I hope that we do calm down a little bit. But until then, I'm eating it up. That's all I could say.